guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another video from your girl. Okay, so today's video is going to be a kind of chit chat type of thing about everything that I have been going through and just everything that has been hitting me and just everything like that. So basically we were going to wait until Heath got here to record this video, but it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to record a video with me for a very long time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the tea. I'm gonna tell y'all everything that has been going on in our life and just all of the things that has happened in the course of these 2 weeks, 3 weeks, basically 3 weeks. So I don't know when this video is gonna go out because today's the 8th, so it might be the 10th or something like that. I don't know. So today's the 8th? Yeah, today's the 8th. So okay, first things first. Hey, what's up? I'm back. But the last vlog that y'all seen was the vlog from the 16th and from the 16th. I have the vlog for the 17th, but I mean it really wasn't. No, from the 14th. So, no, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, so the 15th is when y'all seen, that was the vlog. Which I was getting ready in, like, the beginning of, like, at the end, it was the beginning, yeah, I cannot talk. But anyways, it was the beginning of the 16th. So, the 16th is when we went on a date, which was that Friday night. We went on a date, we had so much fun. We went to the hotel, we did everything that we needed to do, and just everything like that. So, that happened. And so the next day I was busy. I had catering. Well, I really wasn't supposed to go to catering, but I went to catering just in case, just for like backup support, whatever, whatnot. So I went back. So I went to catering with them. I told Heath, because we weren't going to get the hotel the next day. So we weren't going to get the hotel for Saturday night, but y'all know, like, you have to be out, like, the next day. Like, once you sleep that night, you have to be out the next day for about 12 o'clock or 11:30ish or 11. 11:30 or 12 o'clock, usually, like, he pinpoints from there. So, I said, well, you can stay here. You can stay at the hotel. I'm going to drop Chenny Winnie off. Well, you can take Chenny Winnie to daycare. So he took Chenny Winnie to daycare, and I said, and then you could just come back and relax, and do everything like that. Because, again, he had just got off work, like, when we went to the, went out to eat and everything the day before that. So, after that, I come back from catering and we're just blowing off time. We're just chilling. And then we go pick up Chenny Winnie. Come back, Chenny Winnie has no diapers or no, was it diapers? Yes, it was no diapers. Like, he had no diapers up in the bag because I grabbed the wrong bag and he needed some diapers. So I turned back around. This is at about 7 o'clock, I want to say. 7 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock, 7:30. About 7:30ish, I don't know. 7:30? Yeah, about 7:30ish. So, sorry. So we came back, went back to the hotel, and I said, oh, dang, I forgot the Pampers. I forgot some diapers. He doesn't have any diapers in the bag. So we had to go all the way back. No, so I went back to my house. I was like, okay, well, you just stay up here with him, and then I'll just go back to my house, go pick him up some diapers and everything. So I'm looking over here because I had to make sure that I'm in focus and everything like that. So don't mind it. Anyways, aside from that, so we go back. No, so I go back to my house. I'm talking to my mama, we having fun. Before we know it, it's 8 o'clock, 8:10 or something like that. I don't even know. So by that time, my phone had died. So once my phone died, like, he was trying to call me, I guess. Whatever, when I kept on going to voicemail. So at about 8:15ish, 8:20ish, somewhere around there, we got a call. Well, he got a call, whatever, when he was calling me. So then I called. So he called my mama phone. So when we called my mama phone, y'all, he was like, Yunny just got shot. They said, she got shot, and all this. So I'm like, I know this boy's just playing with me. Like, I know he just trying to rush me. I know he's trying to rush me just to go on and get back and to go on and come back, and I was just like, ugh, Trey, he just him. So I said, let me go back to the hotel with him, whatever went on, because this ain't real. This not really for real. So I said, well, okay, all right, cool, I'm on my way. So I got there, he's standing outside, he got the baby stuff, he got everything, we just there. So by that time, like, he was getting really, really, really upset. He then punched the roof of the cover. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this must be for real. So by that time, as soon as he got in the car, like, he was like, oh my gosh, my brother, just crying. Because, of course, that's his twin. That is his twin. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is for real. Like, this is a nightmare. Like, sis, wake up, sis. So I punched the cover. I immediately punched the cover once I seen how mad, and I seen like it was really, really true. This was really, really happening, because this, so I'm like, oh my gosh. So I didn't punch the cover. I went 90 from the Delta Inn to he's like old house. So by the time we made it there, it was like 8:32. I'm guessing. Was it 8:32? Because I picked him up. Yeah, that's how fast I got there, y'all. I got there in like 6 minutes, literally. So by that time, we made it. Like, all I could do was pull up, put it up in park, and jump out. Like, that's all we did. The boy was in the car. We crying. I'm like, oh, Lord. I'm like, Lord, please just no, not tonight, Lord. Not tonight. And I'm like, bro, we're supposed to do the exactly same thing that we did the night before. I'm just like, we're supposed to be going out to eat right now. We're supposed to be doing this. We're supposed to be doing this. And we right here, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh, And so by that time, we figure out 2 people got shot, which was O'Shea. Like, I don't think we knew that O'Shea had got shot. No. I think we knew that O'Shea got, I don't know. Anyways, we pull up to one scene thinking that both of them were in there, whatever, whatnot. And it wasn't. So we automatically, the girl tells us that, which is O'Shea's girlfriend's sister, which he used to go with her. He used to talk to her, whatever, whatnot. But, I mean, it was just like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, But anyways, O'Shea collapsed on, okay, we'll get to that in a minute. So, I'm like, oh Lord, so I'm running after Heath. Heath then took off. Heath was just saying everything at the woodworks. I got the baby on my hip. I'm like, Lord, help me. So he takes off running to the next street, because because Yanni was over there on next street. O'Shea was on the street that we turned into, that I just parked whatever when so I jumps back up in the car, straps the baby back in real quick, jump back up in the car row, go over to the levee, turn around. I mean, did I go over there? No, that's not go over there. Anyways, so I go over there, whatever, when I turn in and everything like that, and then boom. Police, ambulance, police. Just police is everywhere. They not moving Yanni. So we like, Lord, well, maybe they working on him. They working on him on the floor. They working on him. They doing what they can. They working on him. They won't let us go up in there. They won't let us see him. They won't let us do anything. They won't let us get out the car. Like, I could get out my car, but like, his mom could not get out the car. She could not get out the truck. He wasn't supposed to get out the truck. He get mad. He cussing out the police. I'm just like, oh my Lord, like, Lord. So then by this time, I gets out the car and I hear that the girl talking about some it wasn't supposed to go down like that. It wasn't supposed to go down like that. It wasn't supposed to go down like that, or whatever, whatnot. So God, this didn't turn into a real story time. This is gonna be a story time. So no, this not gonna be a story. I don't know. Anyway, stop that. No. But then real talk no play. So I hear her talking about some. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. 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 And I'm just like, what is supposed to happen like that? And I'm me not thinking, me just being in the moment, y'all. Me just being in the moment. I'm just like, I don't know who that is. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really worried about her, because I'm like, Lord, that's my child, uncle. That's my brother. That's Yanni. That's my boyfriend's husband's fiance's twin brother, twin, like twin, so I'm like, oh Lord, I'm I hadn't cried. No, I had not cried then. I was just holding it together because everybody else was crying. I was like, y'all, we have to get it together. We got to be strong. So we're trying to be strong. I'm trying to get everybody to be strong. Everybody just falling out. Everybody just crying, whatever, whatnot. So they tell everybody that they got to move off the, they got to move off of the street. So I get up in the car. Well, I move her down there, walk down there, get the car roll, because we had to go to the next street. Well, it was basically the same. It's the same street, but it wasn't the street. So it's a street, and then it's a stop sign, and then it's a street, intersection, and then it's the street again. So we go to the next street, which is just at the stop sign. We just turn back around. So I turn her around, then walk back down there to get the car roll and move it and go back down there with her. So I moved right. I was directly behind the truck. So I get back in the truck. You know, y'all. By this time, like y'all, it's about 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. I don't even know. I don't know. Everything just happened so quick. Like, I don't even know. I don't even think nobody looked at the time or anything like that. But, so we just out there. Everybody crying. Heath then ran off. He just mad. He was just crying. Everybody just crying. Everybody like, Lord, not my cousin, not my brother, not Yanni. I'm just like, Lord. So then, the waterworks come. So I just start crying. I'm just like, Lord, not him, Lord, not him and O'Shea. And by this time we just like, Lord, what if we lose both of them? If we lose both of them, so we see them drive O'Shea to the hospital. Then we hear the helicopter. So we like, okay. So they flying O'Shea out. They flying O'Shea out. So by that time, they still got the lights on the ambulance, you know, but they have not moved Yanni. Like, I think we was out there for like an hour or whatever, and you know, like, they still have not you know, moved Yanni. We just like, Lord, what's going on? Now me being me, I'm like, Lord, well, he ain't dead yet, because when somebody dies, they cuts off the sirens and they cut off the lights, and you know, and they just cut off the lights. But the lights are still on the ambulance. So I'm like, Lord, this is a sign, you know, like, he's still there. I'm trying to say, y'all, he is still alive. You know, I'm just saying, he's still alive. The lights are still on the ambulance. Lights still on. 2 hours later, 3 hours later, 4 hours later, y'all, we standing out there. We just out there. Y'all, we just looking, we just out there. Lord, excuse me. We out there. So then his mom just turns around and just like, Maya, I know my baby gone. I'm like, he is not going, you know, I'm just still holding on to that one piece of hope. You know, I'm just still holding on to that one piece of hope. And y'all, so late, like a little bit later on, like they turn off the sirens and everything. And I guess they had already told Heath that he was gone, I guess, or Heath just felt it in him that he was gone. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's how they go. Like, if you're a twin, and I'm pretty sure that's how they go. So, he was like, man, he gone. So then him and his mama crying, then Brianna crying, then I'm crying, Chenny Winnie just crying. Y'all, when I tell y'all, Chenny Winnie knew something bad was happening and something bad was going on. He could just feel it. He could feel it. Like, he could feel it. Like, he would not stop crying. He cried. Alright, so I had to, like, I just watched it over again or whatnot, but listen. I forgot to tell y'all something. But listen, O'Shea is doing wonderful. He's doing fine. He's doing great. He came home that Tuesday. No, that Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday. I mean Sunday. Saturday, and then he had one more surgery. Monday. So he came on Wednesday or Thursday, one of them two. Yeah. So listen, O'Shea had 5 shots everywhere. Like, everywhere, whatever, whatnot. And they had to cut him basically, basically from right here to right there. But you know, but I mean, it would be longer because, like, listen, O'Shea is tall. O'Shea is really, really tall, y'all. O'Shea is really tall. Y'all gonna see him more in the vlogs. But listen, O'Shea is really, really tall, and so, like, listen. So he has a gash, like, cut, like, nothing but meat and just stuff like that. You know, graphic. But anyways, aside from that, he is doing fine. He is doing well. He is doing good. I'm so glad, and I'm just so happy that God pulled one of them out of this horrible, horrible tragedy, you know, just horrible tragedy. And yeah, it's just going to be really, really hard for everybody. It's just really, really hard for everybody, because it's like, you see, okay, anyways, listen, y'all will hear me talk about that. So that was my own baby crying. It was my own baby crying. Okay, but anyways, but he was just crying and crying and crying. Y'all, he could feel that something was wrong, and something was like tragic, like a tragedy had happened. Like, he would not stop crying unless he was unless he was holding him. Other than that, he was just crying, 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 just crying. So everybody just sick, just sad, you know, just sad, whatever, whatnot. So basically, moral of the story, y'all, we didn't get home until about 4 o'clock. Well, we didn't get back to the hotel until about 4 o'clock. We didn't go, no, it's about 4:30. About 4:30, because we had to sit at the police station and wait for Aunt to get out, wait for Junior to get out, which anyways, aside from that, so that happened, and so we didn't get back to the hotel until about, I want to say, about 4:30. About 4:30, because we didn't go to his house until about 5:30. So it took took us about an hour, because we got into it and everything like that. And we had to just get our mind straight, and we cried together. Yeah, we just cried and cried and cried. I mean, that was a night and a morning just filled with just crying, just nothing but tears and just grief and just crying. So my sister had already picked up Jenny Wayne. She picked up Jenny Wayne about 11:30. No, it might have been 12 o'clock. It might have been 12 in the morning. So she picked him up. We were still outside waiting for them to come tell us something. They didn't tell us anything until about 3:30, 3:40, something like that, or whatever, whatnot. Then we waited, 3:40? Yeah. Yeah, we waited. No, about 2:40. And then we waited for Aunt them, for till about 4:30. Then we got there about 5, and then we did that. We did everything 5:30. Boom. So then y'all don't know I don't know the time frames. I don't know. Like I think everybody was out of it. I'm pretty sure everybody was out of it. Like, we just could not believe this. Like, this was such a tragedy. You know, you look at something on TV that you see on TV, you know, and people die close to you, you know, and you don't really put yourself in a situation to like that. I mean, I know I have now. I was like, this cannot be true. Like, this can't be true. Like, I just seen the boy. And oh, he was gone, y'all. He was gone. So we had to deal with all of that. Then the crime lab did not they did not let us go view him. Well, you know, like what is it? Identify. We did not identify him. We couldn't do anything. They wouldn't let us do anything. So, which is illegal. But they didn't let us do anything, and it was just really, really horrible. It was just a horrible day. And like, we was finna set it off, but we was like, Lord, we're gonna be cool tonight, because all of this is happening. We don't need nobody, we just gonna be cool. So I talked everybody down, and then we was just like, okay, well, we just gonna go back to the house, everything like that. And y'all, you just never, I just have never put myself in a situation like that, to where I needed to be there, or to when I would be in a situation like that. Basically, I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying. But anyway, stopping it. I just never envisioned me being in a situation like that. I mean, that's just me. I never put myself in the shoes or in a situation like that I had to deal with that. But since I have, y'all, it hurts. It hurts. Like, when I say y'all, it hurts. But that happened. And so that's why we took off for the little 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, however long it was. But we took off. Because we needed it. And we still need time off, but I just want to tell y'all what happened and everything. So that happened, and then we buried him on the 17th. Listen. He died on March the 17th, y'all. He died March 17th. That's exactly a month from Channy Winnie's birthday. I wrote his obituary, and I wrote everything. My cousin that died, well, they got murdered. That they shot him. You know, the man shot him, whatever. Same birthday, y'all. Same birthday, October 4th, 1995. Same exact birthday. So that really just, it took the cake, y'all. I was like, mind blown. I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. In the same exact way. I'm like, exact way. Exact date. And y'all done died the exact year. You know, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm mind blown. I'm just mind blown, you know, I'm just mind blown. And I was just like, Lord, this is just too much for me. This is just too much. So, everything, like, days went by slower. And then we buried him 2 weeks after that. So, buried him on the 31st of March. On the 31st? On the 1st? 31st or the 1st. I don't even know which one it was, y'all. I don't even know which one it was. I'm pretty sure it might have been the 1st, though. It's Easter. Somebody went in there and set our building on fire. Our restaurant on fire. So, you know. So, March was basically a horrible month for us, for my family and his family, and just us in general. It was just very, it was just a very bad month. It was really not our month. It was not our month. So we're still dealing with this. Like, this is something that I will never get over, you know. And I'm just like, to all of the murderers out there, you know, like, you should put yourself in a situation like that. Because y'all sitting up here and y'all taking folks from their family. Somebody, well, and listen, the messed up part about it is, y'all, they didn't let the boy go. They let him go. But that's a different story time. That's a story time. That's a story time. Just wait till we get over all of this. That's a story time. We're gonna never get over it. But I'm saying, like, wait till we get over all of the trial and everything like that, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all in up on this. But the boy is still out here on the streets. And I'm just like, really? But listen, back to the murderers. Y'all don't take into consideration that somebody could kill you, and then what would your mama feel like? You know, what would your mama feel like? What would your auntie feel like? What would your nephew feel like? You know, everything like this. So y'all want to kill somebody. And then for the folks, if it's any of y'all out there that have the audacity to say free somebody after they done took somebody's life, y'all might as well go on and subscribe for me. Because that's just not right. That's not right. Regardless if your mama, if it's your daddy, if it's your cousin, your brother, your uncle, them hoes deserve to rot in jail. They deserve it. And there's no change in my mind about it. Regardless if my brother was to kill somebody, if my sister was to kill somebody, you think I would say free them? No, I love them, but they were grown. They're grown, and they knew what they were getting themselves into before they picked up their gun and shot somebody, picked up their knife and stabbed somebody, or did whatever they did to kill that person. You know, I don't understand how somebody could do something that bad for you to just want to kill them and not even give them a chance to live. You know, you shoot somebody in the foot, you shoot somebody in the knee, you shoot somebody in somewhere like that, you know. But you voluntarily shoot somebody in the chest. You do that on your own. You want them to die. And there's no forgiving or anything about that. Like that. No, that's not right. And that's not cool. That's why y'all would never see me post no free nobody. Because at the end of the day, that person is grown. They knew the consequence to whatever they did. They knew it before they did it. Simple as that. They might have thought about it, but they knew it. So, simple as that. But that's all. And plus, on top of all of that, y'all, My auntie, they did surgery on her, and they did emergency surgery on her, like some way she reached up or something like that, I don't know. And they had to do emergency, like, heart, my heart over here, yeah, heart surgery on her. And like, she was out of it. Like, usually, you know, they wake up in like 12 hours or whatever, whatnot, around there. And she took a whole 2 days to wake up, or a day and a half, basically. Day and a half, 2 days, basically 2 days to wake up, you know. And like, I was like, Lord, I can't take no more losses, Jesus. I can't take no more losses. So, hopefully, well, thankfully, she is here and alive and just well and just everything, and talking and just doing everything that she was doing before she went into the surgery. So that's good. And what else? Oh, and yeah, I guess I'll make another video about that. But anyways, it's getting late, y'all. I'm fixing to go to bed because we are moving tomorrow. So I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow probably. But then again, I don't know. Y'all won't see these vlogs. Well, y'all don't see the vlogs until like the next week. Until like next week sometimes. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like and comment if you have anything, you know, to tell me or to talk about or anything like that. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.